Hey guys, my name is Dusty Smith, and I have the greatest job in the world. When I was 20 years old, I discovered a system to anonymously copy and paste adult-related material from one place to another. And I began to make a fortune doing this. I was a millionaire before I turned 24 years old. And I gotta admit, when I first started making all the money, I went completely nuts because I grew up in Mississippi, which is like the poorest state in the country. And I grew up on welfare. We were so poor growing up. So when I started making money, I just went crazy, man. I bought a $70,000 sports car. I bought a 40-acre organic farm. I bought a huge house. I bought my own private lake, which is where I live right now. I live literally on my own private lake. There's like nobody else on this lake but me. And it's freaking awesome, it's what I've always wanted. And the crazy part is, I'm not even the most successful person doing this system. I mean, there are other people who have figured out this system over the years and have done it. Some of them copied me and some of them figured it out on their own. But other people are doing this, and man, they were just wiping the floor with anything I've done. And the truth is, there's just a system to everything. Those who know the system make money, and those who don't know the system don't make money. And I was lucky enough, very early on, to figure out this system, and I've been doing this system for 15 years now. I'm 35 now. And the system is still going strong. And the coolest part is, until recently, nobody had any idea what I was doing for a living. I've literally been doing this for 15 years, completely anonymously, from the privacy of my own home. Nobody had any idea where all the money I made came from. And if you guys want to make a living doing this, then I will teach you how. I have invented the Adult Autopilot system. It takes my 15 years of experience, and it boils it down into 10 very simple to follow steps. I have literally thought of everything. If you can copy and paste, you can do this. And even if you don't know what copying and pasting is, even if you have no computer knowledge whatsoever, you can still do this because I actually teach you how to copy and paste. A trained monkey can literally copy and paste themselves to wealth as long as they know how to do it. And obviously, I've kept what I've done a secret for the last 15 years. The Adult Autopilot system is my secret program that I didn't let anybody know about. Until a few years ago, my best friend found out what I do for a living, so I taught him the Adult Autopilot system, and recently he just bought himself a 4,000 square foot house. It's huge, man. And he was working with another guy who also bought himself a 3,500 square foot house, another really nice McMansion, as they call them. And so I realized, I can actually teach people how to do this, and it's simple. And so now the job market is in the tank, I think unemployment was like 10% or something almost. It's like crazy hard to find a job out there. I thought that I would go ahead and I would teach people how to do what I do for a living. Because really, it is an amazing life. I literally work whenever I want to. I have no set schedule. Whenever I feel like getting around to copying and pasting things to the internet, I do it. I work when I want to work, for as long as I want to work, from wherever I want to work. You can literally do this job anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. As long as you're connected to the internet, you can copy and paste your way to wealth through this system. I can tell you from first-hand personal experience that this is a wonderful life. I really feel sorry for my friends who have to all go out and work for somebody else. They literally work their lives away to make somebody else rich, and they're miserable. They're miserable. They work all day long and they come home and they're so tired and they don't really have enough time in life to enjoy themselves. And so I thought to myself, there's plenty of money to be made for everybody. The adult industry is literally a $4 billion, it's billion with a B, $4 billion every single year. So there's plenty of money for everybody to come get themselves a piece of the pie. So I thought I would teach people to do what I do so they can begin living this extraordinary lifestyle for themselves. So for the last 6 months, I've been working really, really hard on the Adult Autopilot system for you guys. And the entire time it's been in development, I had planned to charge $1,000 per slot for this system. And I think that's a really fair price. I thought $1,000 was perfectly fair. But in the end, my conscience kind of got the best of me. Because I know there's so many people out there right now that don't have jobs. And they really need to find some way to make money. And so I thought if I charge $1,000, that's really going to shut so many people out of the system that really need to learn how to do this. So here's what I've decided to do. For the first 1,000 slots into the Adult Autopilot system, I'm going to sell those for $99. That $99 covers everything. That $99 locks you into the system for life. You never have to pay another penny ever. After those 1,000 slots are gone, I'm going to raise the price to $299 and sell the next 1,000 slots at $299. And once those 1,000 slots are gone, I'm going to up the price again to $5.99. And I'm going to keep upping the price for every 1,000 slots I sell to make sure I limit the market. Those of you out there right now who don't have a lot of money, who really are desperately needing to find work or something to do to make money, you can pick up this system right now for $99. First come, first serve. And those of you who procrastinate and wait till later, you're going to pay a higher price. I think that's a fair way to limit the market. Now, even at the higher price, even at $2.99, it's still a real bargain. So if you come back tomorrow and the price has gone up $2.99, don't bitch and complain about it too bad, because that's still really a good price. Think about what you're getting. But right now, if you hurry, you can get in on one of the first 1,000 slots for only $99. Get in on the ground floor of this, okay? Get in one of the first 1,000 slots and you do it quick. The sooner you start doing this, the more money you're going to make. This system is brand new. I've just released it to the market, and you could be one of the first people who do this. For the Adult Autopilot system, I'm Dusty Smith, and I look forward to working with you guys in the months and years to come. Because by following this system, you're actually doing exactly what I do every single day to make a living, which will make us virtually co-workers. So I look forward to seeing you guys, I look forward to teaching you guys this, and I thank you for your time. Thanks, guys.
It's not too late. It's not too late. When it's time to judge my soul,